Let's dive into this lesson so that I can begin to show you exactly how you can begin to use effective prompts for guiding your social media content creation. We're going to use ChatGPT with a variety of prompts to illustrate and help you see just how intuitive this process can be when you understand how to provide the most effective prompts possible to generate the type of content that you and your team are looking for. Okay, so let's begin starting with some prompts so that you can see the unique ways that you can use ChatGPT to steer your content creation. The first one that I'm going to put in here is write an Instagram post about Enneagram Type 1s dealing with stress. Let's see what it generates. Enneagram Type 1s, also known as the perfectionist, often put a lot of pressure on themselves to meet high standards and can struggle with stress. However, it's important for Type 1s to remember that self-compassion and being kind to yourself is just as important as being productive. Taking a step back and giving yourself a break when needed can help reduce stress and lead to greater success in the long run. And then it also provides relevant, accurate hashtags. Having some experience and understanding of the Enneagram myself, I can assure you that this generation of content is accurate and on point. Let's do another example. Okay, so I'm going to give it another prompt. And in this case, let's say that you're working with a local florist in your town who is wanting to create some social media content, and you're wanting to know which hashtags are most are relevant and helpful for you to use. So I'm going to provide what are relevant hashtags for florists to use. So we see ChatGPT provided a number of hashtags like flower of the day, floral photography, floral wedding, flower market, florist life. Lots of great hashtags and examples for you to use. Let's provide another prompt. What are 5 hashtags that are relevant to career transition? Maybe you've partnered with a career coach or someone that's wanting help with posting more content on their channels. Let's take a look at what it provides. Here are 5 hashtags that could be relevant to career transition: career change, job search, new career, professional development, and career skills. Let's go back to the florist. And let's say that you are putting together a campaign strategy for them. February is around the corner. There's Valentine's Day to consider. Lots of great opportunity. So write an Instagram campaign strategy for florists during the month of February. And so you can see it's beginning to build out this entire strategy by indicating a theme, popular hashtags, and now it is building out parameters for the type of content that you should create. It's even providing a helpful schedule to keep everything on track, along with unique ideas for collaboration opportunities and ideas for boosting engagement. Now that it has provided this rather extensive strategy full of ideas for you to use, let's begin to ask it to generate the actual content for the posts that need to be created. So, generate an Instagram post featuring a Valentine's Day floral arrangement that invites engagement. It's provided this caption with beautiful emojis. Love is in the air. Show your loved one how much you care this Valentine's Day with our beautiful flower arrangements. Swipe to see some of our favorites. Again, it's intuitive enough that it's including that because that swiping will increase engagement. And then it's asking a question: which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and you could win a free bouquet. It's also giving an idea for the type of post and picture. Post a picture of an elegant flower arrangement with red roses as a focal point of the design. Okay, now let's say you're still working with that flower shop and they're wanting to create some YouTube content, and you want to help them generate ideas for selling floral arrangements to establish them as an authority during slow months. So, create 5 clickbait titles for a YouTube video about how to sell floral arrangements during slow months. 5 secrets to boosting floral sales during slow seasons. The Florist Guide to Selling More Arrangements in Off-Peak Months. How to keep your flower shop busy during the slow season. Let's say you wanted to see what was working for large established florists within North America. So we would search what are some popular florists within North America. So it's generating all of these florists. And what we're going to do next is we're going to begin to dive into these flower shops and looking for their social handles to see what type of content they're creating that is working. Or let's say that you are aware of a specific florist, or maybe your florist has given you a specific list of people that they like and admire, one being Jeff Leatham. Rather than spending a bunch of time having to track down his handles, we can find out what type of stuff he's doing online. So Instagram at Jeff Leatham. So one thing ChatGPT will do in order to maintain integrity is it will sometimes indicate its limitations and then provide the answer, but then yet also express that there are some things that are open to change that it may not be able to immediately respond to. Next, let's go back to the life coach that you may be working with who wants to get active on TikTok. And let's ask ChatGPT to write an effective title for a TikTok about experiencing burnout. Here are a few examples of effective titles for a TikTok about experiencing burnout. The struggle is real, my journey through burnout, from burnout to balance, breaking the burnout cycle, from overworking to overcoming, finding your way out of burnout. These are all great titles, and then it also provides some additional advice. Keep in mind that the title should be clear, catchy, and accurate to reflect the content of the video, but also be intriguing enough to make people want to watch. So let's take this a little bit further and take one of these titles and ask it, can you make this title more intriguing? Sure, here are a few examples of more intriguing titles for the same TikTok video. Burnout to Breakthrough, my eye-opening experience, the hidden cost of overworking, from exhaustion to empowerment, surviving burnout, a look inside my personal struggle. All of these are kind of scratching at that itch of wanting to learn a little bit more about what the content creator may be saying in this video. Let's do another one. Let's go back to the florist. Provide 3 ideas for a florist to gain followers on Pinterest during high school homecoming season. Okay, so we can see it's giving us some ideas. Create boards featuring different themes, such as homecoming bouquets, corsage inspiration, such as homecoming bouquets or corsage inspiration. Use hashtags on pins, and then it provides relevant hashtags. Collaborate with other local businesses or schools. And so you can see ChatGPT is quite intuitive. However, if you've ever used any type of AI tools, the more generic your promptings are, the more generic your responses will be. However, if you begin to apply some of these tips and strategies for creating unique responses from ChatGPT that can set your marketing apart, you can really differentiate yourself. The goal here in this lesson and in upcoming lessons, as we dive into other marketing strategies, is to help you understand the unique way in which you interact, guide, and navigate this tool so that you can get relevant, helpful, accurate information and ideas that propel your marketing efforts forward.